Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the first game of the regular season. So, once again, I'm running late as usual, so let me finish setting up the stream and everything. But here we go, we have Street Dragon, who is our Olimar player, playing the first set of the season against a Snake player from Willow Canyon. So, in fact, we did face Willow Canyon at the last tournament, winning 2-1. That's when at the tournament, it's only best of 3, which is why we did not go to 3 sets. It's 1 victory. But all these players are very good, so please expect some very good matches today. Let's see here, what's going on. We have a pretty even match so far. Honestly, Snake is taking huge advantage of the fact that the grenades explode when Street Dragon hits them with Olimar. So he's able to rack up some good percent on Olimar, and also considering that Snake is the heavier character, this is a very good strategy for Snake to use. But Street Dragon is bringing Snake to critical percent now, which could be very good here. And Street Dragon takes the first stock of the season with the purple Pikmin, and he has 2 other purple Pikmin right now to utilize in this stock before he gets taken out, but he is a critical percent, and knowing Olimar's weight, this might happen soon. Oh, almost a good roll read from the Snake, but Street Dragon utilizing those purple Pikmin to deal some really good damage and just keep Snake out, because at this point, Snake is trying to get that lead so that he can camp and use those grenades to snuff out approaches, but when you're behind, you don't want to be dealing damage to yourself as well as dealing damage to your opponent at the same time. You want to be only dealing damage to your opponent, which Snake honestly is having a hard time doing right now, and it looks like Snake doesn't even have to take the first stock because Street Dragon will sadly misjudge his upbeat and stop that velocity, and because if he had 3 Pikmin, it's not going to be set. And it looks like Snake is actually bringing this back really well. Okay, that could have been really bad right there, except the up smash stopped the forward smash from killing there, which is really good for Street Dragon, but he is losing the stock pretty swiftly here. I forgot if this is a 0 to death or not, but Street Dragon is already entering critical percent here at the moment. Utilizes the up hit that Snake did with his grenade to get some decent damage, but Snake is now in the lead, and this could be a very dangerous situation for Street Dragon. Snake is out entering critical percent at 100 himself, but Street Dragon is at 136. He's trying to use that purple Pikmin to get some good damage in, but Snake will take that stock with the down air. Street actually has Snake and an up smash will bring Street to 39% now, and oh my gosh, Snake SDs. So we have Olimar at 43% and Snake at a fresh stock. So right now, Street Dragon will have to utilize a bunch of his safe moves like that purple Pikmin back air and just throwing his Pikmin in general to get some percent on Snake to even out this game so that those grenades don't be as impressive as it could be usually. Snake is doing a very good job utilizing these up smashes to get some good percent on Street, keeping his distance here. But Street Dragon able to read that mistech and recover that percent. And they're honestly pretty even right now, just about a 12% difference here for both players. Blue Pikmin attached to Snake right now, and Street Dragon is not punished on forward smash. That could have been a really decent punish, especially considering that he had that purple Pikmin at his disposal. Snake entering critical percent here, and consider that almost killed, and it looks like the remote bomb there will get the kill on Street Dragon. I was gonna say that up throw from Blue Pikmin could do some good damage here because Blue Pikmin's throws do more knockback than usual. So Street Dragon could have got a nice early kill that way, but sadly Snake finds that early kill first. I know there's a name for that little rocket launcher thing. I completely forgot. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Nikita missile. That's what I'm getting from the team, but let's see if they're. Alright, it looks like we're saying Snake and Olimar in this game number 2. Honestly, that was a very close first game. So, what a great way to start the season in terms of the content, but not a good way to start the season in terms of this team, because we want these wins, because right now these count toward our playoff placement, and we want to be the highest person in our division, so we get the advantages of the first seed, including facing the lowest seed inside of playoffs. Battlefield and Town City have been banned, so it looks like we're going back to Pokemon Stadium 2 inside of this game number 2. I will say game number 3. Alrighty, here we go. Game number 2 for Snake. And actually, I just looked it up. It turns out my team was right. It's called the Nikita. Okay, never heard. Well, I have heard of it before, but that's interesting spelling for it. I didn't realize it was going to be spelled that way. Alright, anyway, oh my gosh, I just put my phone away, and Street Shark is already at 55%. Some great damage being dealt by Snake here in the early stocks, but Street Shark are trying to find his footing here inside of this game number 2 first stock. The purple pigment, or sorry, the white pigment latches on it, and Snake is sadly able to get that off right. That does increase damage the longer that it's on Snake, so Street Shark could have gotten some really good percent from that without even having to do anything. Great DI there from Street Shark, and sadly the roll-in does do some great percent on him. The Snake just looking for the stock as Streak has entered critical percent. Off stage again, he has to watch out for that homing missile because that could lead to an early stock just like last time. The Snake looking like he's discovered Street Dragon's strategy, and Street Dragon has to get more pigment here, which he does, thankfully. But that was a very dangerous situation. The grenade does explode on Street Dragon, stopping that grab from happening, and the true combo from the down throw into the forward tilt does secure that stock for Snake inside of this game number 2. Street Dragon is honestly having a lot of issues just trying to get these Pikmin to latch on, because Dash Attack is just snapping everything out, and then once he approaches, I mean, the grenades, like I said earlier. And Snake at this point is just trying to use these grenades to force Street Dragon to approach and then just take damage for getting damage, if that makes sense. Great up tilt from Snake, but Street Dragon responds with what it looks like the neutral air, and Snake will pineapple, it looks like, and he does not get the C4 recovery off there, so he loses his first stock. Honestly, this is not that bad of a situation here for Street Dragon, entering 67%, and Snake here with 21 himself. Street Dragon has to get a really good combo here, maybe some up smashes into up airs, but Street Dragon is entering critical percent, so it will be risky to approach Snake, especially considering the damage that Snake has done in the past. That purple Pikmin with the extra damage from his aerials will be very crucial in this second stock of game number 2 for Street Dragon. Oh, the remote missile actually almost sniped Street Dragon. That could have been a really dangerous situation. Purple Pikmin latches on, but Street Dragon recalls it with a whistle. Honestly, a questionable move there, but Snake is entering a somewhat critical percent here. Street Dragon can get a good combo, but sadly Snake will get that first. As a consequence, though, he does blow up himself from exploding that C4. Snake getting a critical percent, but Street Dragon without rage will have to fight in a little bit more time to get the stock here, it looks like. In disadvantage, Street Dragon just trying to get back, and the mix-up on the timing with the remote missile will deal some good damage on Street Dragon. And honestly, this is not a favorable situation, especially considering how Snake can hold the demanding lead really well. But Purple Pikmin will be good, possibly for some kill options, but Street Dragon is using it sparingly here. But Purple Pikmin recycles, and he is able to get an up smash, and that brings us to the final stock of game number 2. Here we go, Street Dragon using the Purple Pikmin to get some good percent racked up here. The Snake cannot get any more percent, and Street Dragon wants to come back here, which he does. He's about to have the lead for the first time inside of this game number 2. Which should be amazing, but Snake is still holding on to it by a few mere percent. A missed forward smash read there brings Snake to 84%. And Street Dragon just tries to find some moves that will allow him to approach. Purple Pikmin latched on right now. Snake is locked in shield. Street Dragon has to take advantage of that. 106 for Snake. Street Dragon has taken the lead for the first time inside of this game number 2. This is so tense, I can't even look. Snake in the air, that could have honestly been peak up smash moment there, and that was peak up smash moment, and Street Dragon in another close game inside of this set number 1 takes it against the Snake. I I need to drink water. Okay. We have hit another 1-1 set inside of the esports GCS YouTube channel, which is very close. Both of these games have gone either way. Street Dragon making a great comeback there inside of game number 2, being able to come back from that small deficit the whole time, especially against Snake. He's saying Snake, I'm sure that Street Dragon will stick Olimar. And the winner of this will have the first game of the season secured. Okay, so Street Dragon does decide to use his free strikes. So basically the way this works, because Street Dragon lost on Pokemon Stadium 2 instead of Game 1, he has the choice to ban his 2 stages like usual, but also ban Pokemon Stadium 2. And he decides to do that, which is honestly an interesting choice, especially considering that he just won on that stage. But it looks like he's trying to get a little change of scenery here to hopefully find an advantage against the Snake inside of this game number 3. And we're going to Final Destination. And here we go, game number 3. Now this, I can already tell this is going to be a good game, especially considering how back and forth this set has been so far. The Snake player has gotten some very close sets against our players in the past, especially against our very own Elf, who played against the Snake inside of our last tournament and had a very close set against him. And like I was saying, things are kept pretty even. Street Dragon find the favorable outcome inside of that scenario, especially considering the damage that he got. But sadly, he was set at a disadvantage, and he is now at 48% compared to Street Dragon, or compared to the Snakes. Actually, 59% now. I can't even talk with how fast the tides are changing inside of this game number 3. Great card from Street Dragon. Sets Snake at disadvantage. Reads a jump, but sadly unable to get that upper out in time because because the Snake. Sorry, both of them start with S's, so it's kind of confusing. But as I'm rambling on, Street Dragon is able to get the force splash read on Snake, securing that first stock inside the game number 3. And now, Snake is the one that's forced to play the catch-up game here. Sadly missed times to grab, so does not get that immunity frame that he wanted for the up smash. And Street Dragon getting 51% extra credit so far, but sadly he's ending critical percent. That homie miss out could be dangerous. Oh, I think Snake was not looking for the jump there. That could have been death there for Street Dragon, especially considering that he's rolled many times in a row. Here we go with Snake, and he is able to kill that purple Pikmin, which is honestly huge inside of this game number 3 right now, but Street Dragon still has 1 remaining. And at this point, purple Pikmin and blue Pikmin are going to be the key strategies. Uses the up and almost gets punished from the free fall, but thankfully Street Dragon not able to get punished. Just not catch landing on FD here for Street Dragon, and honestly, 157 is very late for Olimar. With that max rate, he's able to get the fire Pikmin back here to get Snake onto his final stock inside of this game number 3, and Street Dragon keeping the pressure up. Snake not knowing what to do, being down by 2 stocks and some percent. It's Street or the Snake, I mean SD it looks like, because he air dodges off stage, it does not snap. What a game for Street Dragon. 3 stocking the Snake. Yeah, Street Dragon just played on his favorite stage, so that will secure game number 1 for Street Dragon. Oh, it looks like I am not game 2 this time around, so I will sit on the sidelines as Mr. also plays against, I think it's going to be the Cloud player. I'll go. It's Cloud. Okay, change of plan. It looks like I'm gonna go next inside of this set number 2. But just for you new guys here, for a little refresher, we have a best of 5, a best of 3 sets. So basically, Street Dragon just played his best of 3 set, and since he won, he secured a point for the GCHS team inside of this week number 1 game. So you can see that in the bottom, underneath our emblem, it shows 1 to 0, so that is the overall score, and the numbers inside of the little yellow boxes are the current set scores. So Street Dragon won that 2 to 1, but I already deleted it, so you can't refer to that. But we are gonna get me up here right now, and I will see you guys after this game.
2, 1, go! Whoa!
お前に俺は倒せない。 悪く思うな。
Alright, that was a close-up, but sadly the cloud didn't get the best of me there. Yeah, just gonna get around the up smash killing so early, man, because... Ah, man. It was really close, so GG to the cloud. Alright, next up we have Mr. Alsta, who is our team captain for this year, and he is gonna be playing his Pac-Man like usual. So, right now we are in the situation where if Mr. Also wins, we are at match point, but, oh, okay, so it turns out that Mr. Also is facing an Incineroar, which he's had a couple of experiences with inside of esports tournaments, so. Now let's see how Mr. Also fares against this Incineroar inside of set number 3. Now this is honestly crucial for Mr. Also to win because right now, if Mr. Also does not win this set, then we have to win 2 more before they win 1 more. But we just want to be in the situation where we have that little boundary. This is honestly, instead of any best of 5, I personally think that the 3rd set is always the most important one because it sets the tone if you have to do a reverse 2-0 or if you have that extra little bit of wiggle room to send in just any player that you want. So this is a very crucial set for us to play today. I hope I spelled Incineroar right. Let's see. Let me look it up real quick and see if I got it. I did spell Incineroar right. Let's go. Alrighty, we are playing Battlefield inside of this game number 1. And honestly, this is a very interesting pick from Mr. Alsa because I would think that it would be a little bit smarter to not have that top platform, but to each his own, and Mr. Alsa will utilize it as he wishes. So, here we go. Game, or set number 3, game number 1. Mr. Alsa already coming out kicking with a little bit of an early percent combo with his Nair forward air. Keeping that percent going, Mr. Alsa doing some good work in here. Getting a good lead going. Catches the Galactic. That honestly could have been really bad for Incineroar because there's a combo that Mr. Alsa could do with that percent that leads into a kill. So Incineroar does opt out for now, but with Revenge right now, Incineroar can make this percent back, which he sadly does not use it. Oh, Mr. Alsa does not get the alley-oop, and instead Revenge gets hit once again. Mr. Alsa just trying to get this Revenge away from him, and that gives 82% to Mr. Alsa right now. And all of a sudden, this game is already brought back. Oh, Mr. Alsa did not do the correct move and almost gets 2-framed by the down tilt and would have gotten hit by a forward tilt there. But Mr. Alsa has offstage once again, and Incineroar just trying to time it perfectly. Misses sadly. And Mr. Alsa whiffs it! All he had to do was just do a smash attack, and he sadly grabs instead. So this game will stay even inside of game number 1. And and Incineroar rolls behind the grab and takes the first stock. Incineroar uses the melon instead for the percent over the knockback. And Incineroar just trying to get back to stage. With his limited mobility, Mr. Alsa has to take advantage of these offstage situations because obviously killing regularly is not going to work out. Like, look at that. 168 back throw on the ledge and does not kill. 189% for the Incineroar, and Mr. Alsa must be getting a little bit nervous here for this kill. 200%. Mr. Alsa just needs to find the stock right now before Incineroar gets any extra credit. 210 for the Incineroar. Anything kills at this point. Actually, not anything, but basically everything. Incineroar will get that move and gets 30% because of the rage, and thankfully the apple finally does take the stock at 210%. Mr. Elsa will have to take advantage of these offstage situations if he wants to win this set. 69% now for Mr. Elsa, and a fresh stock for Incineroar. Mr. Elsa just needs to get a little bit of a combo going, and honestly, if Pac-Man's good at anything in this matchup, it's stealing a high amount of percent in a combo that can send you off stage. And Mr. Elsa utilizes the mistack, almost gets a forward that honestly probably would have gotten the kill there instead of game number 1. Oh, great fully charged forward smash, and Mr. Elsa gets Incineroar to 126%, but this kill needs to happen now. Oh, Incineroar mistimes his critical hit. That could have been very bad for Mr. Elsa, especially considering the rage on Incineroar has now. Bell sadly misses. What just happened right there? Mr. Elsa hit the tag but almost side for it to the back air, and both players are now on critical percent. Incineroar's revenge. The next hit is killing. And he missed it! Why did he not use the regular version that would have killed, especially with the revenge? Incineroar just trying to find the stock, especially after the second side B whiff of the set. And Incineroar once again does not use the regular version and decides to opt for the damage over the kill right there, which is honestly not a good decision from the Incineroar, but Mr. Elsa will gladly take that. But once again, 176 for the Incineroar. And Mr. Elsa just struggling to find these kill options, and that will kill for Incineroar. Mr. Elsa down to his final stock, but definitely not over for him yet. Missed times with the melon. And he's just not getting these kill confirmed. These nairs are not going to kill, and thankfully Melon finally takes the stock at about 200%. Mr. Elsa with the Laxian, he's able to use that for an easy 0-60 combo if he utilizes properly. 38% for Incineroar. Oh! No hydrogen off stage there. I think he already used hydrogen, but that could have honestly been a really good tag situation for the Incineroar and could have ended the game early. Which is honestly nice, especially considering that Mr. Elsa is dealt about 4 to 50% inside of this game so far. Oh, revenge for Incineroar. He could bring this back very quick if Mr. Elsa misses his boost, but he does not care about the revenge and dives forward anyway, favoring him right now. 160 for the Incineroar, and revenge goes away. Oh! That almost killed, but sadly the armor from the side B does catch Mr. Elsa there. And it thankfully does some damage, but it does not get the kill I was looking for. But Bell does not stun right there. I think Incineroar canceled it out with one of his moves earlier in the stock. Incineroar's mash rage could be very dangerous for Mr. Elsa, especially with the well-timed revenge. Incineroar looking for this kill. Thankfully, Mr. Elsa is able to get the back end to see off game number 1 inside of this third set. Wow, this is a lot closer of a game than I thought it would be. So it looks like Incineroar is definitely taking advantage of the fact that Mr. Elsa is having trouble killing, especially considering that Mr. Elsa dealt a lot of damage. Actually, could you see how much damage he dealt to that game? 601% dealt by Mr. Elsa inside of this game. Number 1. Wow. So Mr. Elsa definitely has to take more advantage of these offstage situations, which we can see a little bit of him doing that inside of that final stock of Incineroar, but sadly he was not able to do anything with it because of the super armor on Incineroar's side B. But Incineroar, on the other hand, taking higher advantage of the fact that he hits hard and he's utilizing that revenge, even though Mr. Elsa might deal 50 or 60% in one sequence there. Alright, as we're waiting for this game number 2 to commence, we have our JV match going on right now, and honestly, things are looking very close. We have Pyromaniac, who plays Samus, facing against a Donkey Kong from Highland High School. Winning this would honestly be a very crucial victory here for the JV team. Alrighty, and then another update for Varsity. We have a Band 2 on a matchup against Incineroar once again. Alrighty, Hollow and Smash will have been banned, which honestly could benefit Mr. Elsa because those have very that has a middle platform, and Mr. Elsa can drop hydrants as efficiently on to Incineroar with a big middle platform in the way. So Incineroar would definitely benefit the most on those stages, which is why it's really good that Mr. Elsa banned them just now. But Incineroar has the opportunity to pick as many stages as you want other than those two. So it's going to be very interesting to see what stage he picks, and it looks like he's going to pick FD. So no platforms. He's definitely going to be able to catch Mr. Elsa's landing sphere, but utilizing Hydrant, Mr. Elsa can not only snuff out any juggling options from Incineroar, but also he can create a nice little wall that Incineroar can really only jump over at this point. So Mr. Elsa must utilize Hydrant to the max in this game without getting revenge for it though. So that's the interesting part inside of this game number 2. But here we go. Mr. Elsa already getting the first. Oh, I thought Incineroar SD, but thankfully Incineroar has that double jump, so he does not SD at 0%. That would have been a very good start to this game number 2 for Mr. Elsa. There you go. Mr. Elsa catches double jump and everything. Alright, that was it right there. If he got one more hit, that would have been the end of Incineroar's first stock. But sadly, Mr. Elsa gets a little bit mixed up there by the high recovery, so he is able to get some good percent, but things reset here back to neutral. Alrighty, here we go. Mr. Elsa catches a jump, but I think this might be it. Oh, Mr. Elsa misses the edge guard once again. He cannot be doing that, especially considering that all these stocks have been ending at 200%. Mr. Revenge by Incineroar does not get punished effectively, only getting about 5% without that, but a raw force smash does take the stock. I mean, that works, right? So, still though, 150%, Mr. Elsa will need to lock in here because Incineroar can bring this back at any moment with a well-placed revenge. Here we go with Incineroar, trying to get a nice spike off stage to get this early stock just to make things back here, but Mr. Elsa entering critical percent here in a moment, being at 101. Incineroar has Mr. Elsa in disadvantage there and probably will try to get a 2-frame, but he actually goes for the spike instead of Mr. Elsa mixing up the timing there on his side B a little bit, and the Incineroar misses the move. Great usage of the Hydrant. Incineroar does not have... Oh my gosh, I was going to say Incineroar does not have a jump, but Mr. Elsa does not have the high recovery and sadly does not get enough value to take this stock, which would put him in a really good position inside of game number 2. And a forwarder from Incineroar will take the first stock of Mr. Elsa, but not without a huge loss because Incineroar has 129% and Mr. Elsa just has to get the stock, which honestly he doesn't even have to do anything because he has Incineroar SDs. So Mr. Elsa being up by 2 stocks now has to just get as much extra credit as possible and even end the game if he can. 62% for Incineroar, that's what I meant by utilizing Galaxy to the max, getting those early stocks that can counter Incineroar's beefy revenge hits. Alrighty, here we go with Mr. Elsa on the punish, but sadly misses, and things reset here back to neutral, and never mind, Incineroar has to make a little bit of a comeback here back to the stage, and now Mr. Elsa has a ball to support for that same task. Mr. Elsa utilizing Strawberry to the max here, getting Incineroar off stage, and the jump is gone! Incineroar might be dead here, and sadly, sadly, Incineroar does mistakenly SD, but Mr. Elsa accidentally taunts as well inside of that game number 2. And honestly, a very sweet victory here for Mr. Elsa, even despite the little taunt mistake, which is honestly a complete accident. We are not toxic here on the DTHS YouTube channel, thankfully. But right now it's 2-1, so the ball's in their court to win. So I'm going to talk to the varsity team and see who we want to send out. Okay, so here we go. We're back, and we talked a little bit of game strategy, and it looks like in the set number 4, I'm gonna go up, and we are thinking that the cloud is gonna come back. So I have to utilize all the information I learned and get my run back, and hopefully win this time. But yeah, there we go. Okay, we predicted it. It is cloud, so I will have to go up and get a little bit of a rematch going in here. So.
Choose your fighter. Young Link.
倒せない。 前に俺は倒せない。
Alright, so looks like the cloud beat me again. Alright, I understood it by the end, but sadly it was a little bit too late to get anything good off of it, so looks like we also have to clean up this game, or this overall game, number 1, inside of week 1. So honestly, I think they're sending back up their Incineroar player, but I could be wrong here. Oh, they're playing their Snake! Okay, that was a very interesting... I thought they were gonna go for their Incineroar player there. Alrighty, it looks like we're going to be playing Pokemon Stadium 2 inside of this game, and actually Mr. also did not change the stage. So hopefully we go to PS2, please, PS2! No! Okay, we gotta reset. Sorry, a little bit of a delay here, guys. Alright, so it turns out that Mr. also did not switch the stage, so that's the great way to start off this game. They win doesn't mean anything, I mean teams are usually pretty chill about it. We just go, change the stage real quick, and we are back into game number 1. So... Alright, there we go. Let's get back into it. So, Mr. Also versus Snake inside of set number 5. Wow, what a great way to start off the season though, in terms of content. I mean, I know I contributed to both of those losses today. But, hey, these things a little close. Hey guys, I totally did it on purpose. But, anyway. Falls of Mr. Else's core here to do some good work, and he is doing that good work right now, getting 43% immediately, and it's still racking up. His Snake just tries to find his footing here, but Snake is just unable to get some of these confirms going. And Mr. Also with the Galaxy right now could contribute to something really good, at the very least getting Snake to critical percent. Mr. Also sadly sent off stage, and honestly, where this Snake thrives is these roll reads and all of this edge guarding and ledge trapping stuff. Alright, Mr. Elsa. Also getting some good percent, especially with that auto combo, getting Snake off stage. And Snake misses the ledge, does not snap, and Mr. Elsa is able to get a down smash from that missing the ledge right there. The hydrant will hit Snake there, and oh my gosh, I didn't even know what just happened, but Mr. also screamed the bomb, so I'm sure that he grabbed the grenade by accident, and at the top that would have probably killed, so thankfully Mr. also was able to discard that, and actually hit Snake, I'm pretty sure, because I saw some fire particles next to Snake after that. Alright, Mr. also with Glass, and this is peak Ginkgo percent, so Mr. also could try to get a good kill here on Snake really early on. Snake, though, once again, thriving at these ledge trappings here. Thankfully, Mr. Elsa is able to weave through all of those different projectiles and moves that Snake is throwing out. And using the back, a very aggressive returning option to ledge there for Mr. Elsa. And the up tilt sadly will kill Mr. Elsa because of the whiff neutral that he just did. Here we go, Mr. Elsa getting Snake here to critical percent, and Snake is trying to find his footing here and land. But now that he's under the critical percent, Mr. Elsa is just looking for all these different kill options. But sadly, Snake is one of those heavier characters once again, so hopefully Mr. Elsa is able to kill a little bit before 200% like he was last time. The Orange is trying to get those mistech situations because honestly, Mr. Elsa is going to thrive from these jab lock combos. Jesus key for the first time in this overall game. Between the two sets he's made, the C4 does hit Mr. Elsa. Snake does not capitalize off of it. Set off stage once again, but he's entering a super high percent, and with max rage, Snake could definitely kill with some well-placed moves. Especially like those right there, Mr. Elsa's entering critical percent here that up to would have at least done some good work, if not killed. But thankfully, a little bit of a misjudgment there on the hydrant, and Snake is dead inside of one of his stocks. Here you go, Mr. Elsa racking up some percent, getting an up air combo going. Mr. Elsa having Laxton charged up, and I don't think that Snake is in Ginkgo percent range, so we'll probably utilize that just for some percent. Maybe, oh, he turns it into a belt, which will kill, and Mr. Elsa can't get the right confirm. Oh, he stands on the grenade though, and sadly he is not able to escape it. So Snake, oh, the bomb almost, the bomb just saves Snake, and Mr. Elsa is only able to get Snake to critical percent and not end this game number 1 of set number 5. Oh, it hits the Snake into the apple. That was actually so smart. And the Snake, not expecting it, just not over to DI, and even then it's going to kill no matter what. And Mr. Elsa is one game away from securing our first win of the season. Alright, now it's time to decide who is going to make it here. Is it going to be the Snake player who gets good solitude on those leads, or will be Mr. Elsa with his very rapid percent building, especially with his Galaxian that we've seen inside of these sets so far. Oh, they switched to Cloud. That is very interesting. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, 2 Cloud players on one team, that's a little interesting, but thankfully that is just a JV, so we are not playing Cloud right now. Alrighty, Mr. Elsa is doing his dance now. Alrighty, looks like we banned Town, City, and Battlefield. Yeah, Town, City, and Battlefield. Now, the Snake player has all of the stages except for Town, City, and Battlefield to choose from here, which gives them a lot of options to decipher Mr. Elsa's gameplay, especially because he's been able to watch Mr. Elsa inside of one of these sets. He knows Mr. Elsa's weaknesses if he's been paying attention, so Mr. Elsa will definitely have to lock in inside of this game. But considering his lead on the last game, this is going into his favor. But Mr. Elsa picking small Battlefield now, and we are going to be playing against the Snake inside game number 2 of set number 5. A win from this means that we secure our first win of the season. Here we go. Snake versus Mr. Elsa. Let's get into it.
3, 2, 1, go!
immediately Snake getting a nice 26%, almost a little bit more from that up smash there because of a good read on Mr. opening. And it looks like this is already going to be a more difficult game for Mr. Alta. And especially off the ledge because of the small battlefield platform, he has the inability to get a nice little jump recovery and some little jumping shenanigans like he was able to inside of that last match. The Snake sadly blowing himself up, evening out this game. But the Hydrant is now one-hit, and Mr. Alta is definitely going to be utilizing that right about now, which he does with the apple, but sadly Snake jumps right over it and dash attacks into it. Okay. Oh, the bell! Into the forward smash, and that kills so early. Snake dies at 90%, which is huge, especially considering the percent that Mr. Alta has been killing out in the set. Mr. Alta has a huge lead now, but nothing that Snake can come back from it, especially with the well-placed forward smash. And, whoa, almost gets the kill! Gets the read on the Cypher thing. Oh my gosh, sorry, everything just happened all at once. Snake tripping on the red trampoline, allowing Mr. Alta's dash attack to connect. 76% for Snake. That could have honestly been the stock already, which would have been an insane combo. Snake not gonna make it back, but he uses the C4 recovery to make it back to stage without his duppy. 109% now for Snake, and Mr. Alta is over a full stock ahead, utilizing his jab to get Snake to shield. Sadly, he does not get the grab because it is not fast enough. Oh, you couldn't. That was an untechnical move because once you reach a certain percent, you get hit so hard into the stage that you cannot tech it. And sadly, because of that, Mr. Alta does lose his first stock against Snake inside of this game number 2. But Mr. Alta with Bell, we saw that kill at 90% a second ago, and it will not kill it 143% this time because Mr. Alta decided on up smash over forward smash, which is an interesting decision. Already Apple there will not get the kill, sadly. That could have been a really good option, but Snake getting some good percent here, especially considering the fact that he had Mr. Alta on the ledge for a second, but Snake able to get back and Mr. Alta back to the corner a little bit, and that was honestly really smart with trying to utilize a Hydrant to get that force smash off on the Snake. That probably would have killed, but Mr. Alta getting the kill instead. Mr. Alta entering critical percent, and honestly, the Snake is not letting up here. The Snake now has Galactic, and he can utilize that in his left trap situation, which he does, reading that roll in like usual, and getting and using that. Oh my gosh, he found it in like Nikita or something to get my percent off Mr. Alta and eventually getting the stock. And this game is actually now even now. So Mr. Alta will have to lock in extra hard and hopefully be able to get some good percent here. Mr. Alta actually finding himself in the disadvantage here inside of this game. Mr. Alta actually has to lock in here because remember this, even though he is one game in the lead and it seems very favorable for him here, we have to remember that Mr. Alta, if he loses the set, we lose the entire game. A great parry, but Snake unable to punish it effectively. Mr. Alta trying to get some good percent there, gets it down there, evens out the game. Both players have entered the critical percent now. There's also just trying to get anything to get this game going. Snake getting a left shot situation and the up smash does not kill from the down smash. I think it was the weaker hit of the two different goats, and the up tilt gets a kill there, and Mr. Alta getting an unsafe situation on landing. At 123, Mr. Alta does die from that up tilt, and Snake takes game 1. This is it, guys. This is it, guys. One more game. Whoever wins this will take a game, or will take the overall game and get 1 point toward the record toward playoffs. So, if we've won any game, if we need to win any game so far this season, this is the one to win, especially against the teams such as Willow Canyon. Mr. Alta has to get a really good stage ban going here. See, the thing is that Mr. Alta did play to his strengths here, especially considering that the Snake player chose small battlefield. And Mr. Alta pondering his decision. Alright, here we go. Entering game number 3. This is it right here. Picking FD. Mr. Alsa's taking a little bit of a step out of his comfort zone here. Typically likes those platforms, but he's going to try and counterplay the Snake here. But sadly, it's not working out so far. Snake getting the early percent in that lead, but with a couple of moves, Mr. Alsa immediately takes it back and then some, getting Snake to 37%. A pretty passive game so far. Hydra pushing Snake away. And he did not shield long enough, so the Snake is taking a bunch of percent from Mr. Alsa. Does not have a jump. Mr. Alsa had to utilize this right now, but sadly the Cypher hits Mr. Alsa and gets that down or not connecting. Up to one shot the Hydrant, and Mr. Alsa not expecting it. Gets a little bit of damage there from the Hydrant. This is sometimes I can't even commentate because everything is just happening all at once, and the forward smash just killed Mr. Alsa at 87%. Not ideal, especially considering everything. And Snake with the bell. Mr. Alsa has to lock in and make sure that this Snake cannot win game number 3. The Snake getting some good percent, reading Mr. Alsa like a book here. I think he's learned a lot from his matches with them so far. Mr. Alsa just trying to get a little bit desperate for this kill here. Max rate here for the Snake is not ideal for Mr. Alsa. Mr. Alsa getting the back throw, almost kills due to bad DI. Snake decides to go for a higher recovery, and without a jump, this could be very dangerous for him. Mr. Alsa using the key, but Snake once again goes for one of those high recoveries. Snake at 186% now. Oh, Mr. Alsa using the key to punish that dash attack. Snake at 92%. Mr. Alsa having that collected, he just has to utilize that right now to get some good percent. Early on, almost reads a rolling again on that Snake. Oh, Mr. Alsa keeps on missing putting ton. This is the second time in this set that he missed, or in this game that he's missing put a ton. Already Mr. Alsa evening out the percent here, but both players are ending critical. Mr. Alsa a little bit more critical to the Snake. A well-placed side B could do it here for Mr. Alsa, but sadly the Snake does not go for it. Mr. Alsa jumps into the up smash. Only one stock remaining for Mr. Alsa to clear out the stock, but thankfully we have Bell not doing anything, but the Hydrant will connect, getting Snake off stage. There you go with the Hydrant. Mr. Alsa unable to punish anything right now. Snake getting out, just trying to rack up as much percent as possible, but Mr. Alsa punishing back is not already punished on the Octo, but sadly Mr. Alsa just stands there and he takes a little bit of percent himself, which is a little bit detrimental in this situation right now. Mr. Alsa entering critical percent here soon, especially against Snake. 96 without a jump off stage. Snake unable to get punished, but that's up for a ledge trap situation. That could have been really bad for Mr. Alsa, but he gets back to the stage. The Snake gets back to the stage as well. We reset back to neutral. Mr. Alsa trying to use Hydra to get the Snake into a disadvantageous situation. Snake crafting down is definitely messing with Mr. Alsa here just a little bit. Watch out for the C4. Mr. Alsa dodges it. Snake without a jump off stage goes for another high recovery, bell in hand. This could be the end. Both players playing so cautiously. Mr. Alsa misses! Sends him off stage. The Snake gets a good read. Mr. Alsa trying to use the Hydrant, but oh, misses it! Oh, that would have been death right there if that were Mr. Alsa's Hydrant. Mr. Alsa hitting the stun! That's it! No! Oh, Mr. Alsa a little bit too slow. The Snake just looking for anything right now. Dash attack. Ledge trap situation. Mr. Alsa has to get back to stage right now. The up tilt does not do for the Snake. This game, this final stop lasting so long. Both players playing so cautiously. Mr. Alsa gets it! No! Okay, Mr. Alsa has key right now. This could be it. Holy. Okay. I can breathe. Wow. That was the closest game, single-handedly, we have ever streamed on the GCHS YouTube channel. That was so close. Alright, 1-1. Mr. Elsa is like, nah, I can't go out like this. Plays an entire stock to get Snake's 2 stocks and is still able to make it back and win the game. What a big comeback from Mr. Elsa. Oh my gosh. That was... Wow. I cannot believe that game number 3 inside of set number 5. We have a lot of footage and practice to do in this week, but thankfully we were able to secure that win and we did not lose a game, and that goes on a permanent record for this season. Wow, really good game to Willow Canyon. If you want to check out their POV, I don't know if they have a commentator or not, but if you want to check out their POV, go to the Willow Canyon esports YouTube channel right now because they streamed the game as well. That was so close. I cannot believe that. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, a little bit disadvantageous situation made by me there with losing both of those games against the Cloud, but thankfully Mr. Elsa is able to make a comeback. Turns off the Switch stream at outro, so I'll let you guys go so you're not stuck here looking at the Elgato no signal screen. But thank you for tuning into the stream. Next week at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we will be back again with regular season game number 2. And now that we're 1-0, we are better than 50% of the teams in the league, so that's pretty nice to know, right? So, I'll catch you guys later. That was a huge win today.